Why were some of history's strangest inventions once treated like ridiculous experiments, only to later change the modern world forever? How did bizarre ideas turn into breakthroughs that shaped science, medicine, communication, and technology? From machines that captured voices without playing them back to robots designed only to smoke cigarettes, history is filled with inventions that sounded completely absurd at first. Yet many of these strange creations unexpectedly shaped science, medicine, communication, and transportation for generations. In today's video, we explore the strangest inventions that changed history forever. Some looked ridiculous, some seemed dangerous, and some were far ahead of their time. Let's get in. 1. The first sound recorder. In the middle of the 19th century, long before modern music players or audio recorders existed, a French inventor created a machine that could capture sound waves onto paper. The invention looked unusual and almost mechanical in a biological way. It used a horn that collected sound, a thin membrane that reacted to vibrations, and a sharp stylus that scratched patterns onto soot-covered paper. The goal was not entertainment. The inventor believed sound could be studied visually like written language. When people spoke or sang into the device, the vibrations created wavy lines across the paper surface. These lines represented sound itself. The strange part is that the inventor never imagined playing the recordings back. For decades, the papers remained silent because no technology existed to convert those lines back into audio. Then, in the modern era, researchers digitally scanned the old recordings and transformed the visual patterns into actual sound. Suddenly, a voice from the 1800s could be heard again. This discovery shocked historians because it proved sound recording existed earlier than many believed. Without this strange invention, the path toward recorded music, audio archives, and modern sound preservation might have looked very different. 2. The resurrection machine. During the 1930s, a scientist from California became obsessed with a disturbing question. Could recently deceased bodies be revived through controlled movement and chemical stimulation? His experiments led to one of the strangest medical devices ever built. The machine looked similar to playground equipment. Bodies were strapped onto a moving table that tilted up and down repeatedly, almost like a seesaw. The scientist believed this motion could keep blood flowing through the body after death. At the same time, he injected chemicals designed to stimulate the heart and brain. Most people considered the experiments bizarre and deeply unsettling. A few dogs were reportedly revived for short periods, although severe damage remained. The scientist later attempted to continue his research using human subjects, but authorities blocked the requests before the experiments could move forward. However, behind the strange methods was an important medical idea. Maintaining circulation during emergency situations could improve survival chances. That concept later became a key part of modern resuscitation techniques. Today, CPR and automated chest compression systems focus heavily on keeping oxygen and blood moving through the body during cardiac emergencies. 3. The smoking robot. In the 1930s, cigarette companies were aggressively promoting smoking as modern, stylish, and sophisticated. During this era, engineers created a strange mechanical robot whose main purpose was not helping people or performing useful work. Its only job was smoking cigarettes. The machine could grab a cigarette, light it, inhale smoke, release smoke rings, and eventually put the cigarette out. Crowds were fascinated by the sight of a robot calmly smoking like a human. At the time, it was mostly viewed as a publicity stunt meant to attract attention and entertain audiences. But behind the performance was a surprisingly important technological concept. The robot used systems that controlled airflow, smoke intake, and chemical sampling in a consistent way. Researchers later adapted similar systems for laboratory testing. Over time, machines inspired by this design were used to scientifically analyze cigarette smoke and measure harmful chemicals inside it. Sometimes history moves in unexpected directions. A device created for entertainment ended up contributing to one of the largest public health discoveries of the modern era. 4. The ancient computer. In the early 1900s, divers exploring an ancient shipwreck near Greece discovered a strange corroded object buried among the remains. At first, it looked like a damaged lump of bronze. But after closer examination, researchers realized something unbelievable was hidden inside. The object contained an intricate system of gears far more advanced than anyone expected from the ancient world. This mechanism dated back more than 2,000 years. As scientists studied it further, they discovered the device could track movements of celestial bodies, predict eclipses, and calculate important cycles connected to astronomy and ancient events. In simple terms, it functioned like an early analog computer. What makes the discovery so mysterious is the level of sophistication involved. The gears were precisely engineered and carefully connected in ways that should not have existed during that period according to older historical assumptions. After its creation, similar technology seemed to disappear for centuries. Mechanical systems of comparable complexity did not appear again until medieval Europe much later. This raises a difficult historical question. How advanced was ancient engineering knowledge that we no longer fully understand? Either way, this strange machine completely changed how historians view ancient science and engineering. 5. The actress who helped create Wi-Fi. During World War II, a famous actress became frustrated by a military problem involving radio-controlled weapons. Enemy forces could interfere with radio signals, making guided systems unreliable during combat. Instead of ignoring the issue, she worked with a composer to create a highly unusual communication system inspired by player pianos. Their idea involved rapidly changing radio frequencies in synchronized patterns. Because the signal constantly shifted between channels, enemies would struggle to block or intercept it. At the time, the military showed little interest in the invention. The concept sounded too strange and impractical to many officials. Years later, however, engineers revisited the idea and realized its enormous potential. The system became one of the foundational principles behind secure wireless communication. Modern technologies such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS rely on related frequency hopping concepts. It is astonishing to think that one of the foundations of wireless communication came from a Hollywood actress and a music-inspired invention. Today, billions of devices communicate wirelessly using principles connected to that once overlooked invention. 6. The X-ray shoe machine. During the early and mid-20th century, many shoe stores featured a large wooden machine designed to help customers choose properly fitting shoes. Children and parents found it fascinating. Customers would place their feet inside the machine while looking through small viewing windows. Inside, X-rays passed directly through the shoes and feet, allowing people to see their bones in real time. At the time, this was viewed as exciting and modern technology. Very few people understood the long-term dangers connected to repeated radiation exposure. Store employees often operated these machines all day long, receiving constant exposure without protection. Over time, concerns about radiation risks began increasing. Scientists discovered that repeated exposure could damage tissue and increase health risks significantly. Eventually, the machines were banned and removed from stores. Although the invention now seems shocking, it played an important role in changing public awareness regarding radiation safety. The strange shoe-fitting machine indirectly pushed society toward better scientific regulation and consumer protection. 7. The ice sail machines. Before trains dominated transportation systems, inventors living in freezing climates looked at frozen lakes and rivers with a strange idea in mind. Instead of traveling across ice slowly, why not sail across it? They attached large metal runners beneath sail-powered vehicles, creating machines that glided over frozen surfaces at remarkable speeds. These inventions became known as ice yachts or wind wagons. Powered only by wind, some reached speeds faster than most transportation methods of the time. For people in cold regions, they became practical tools for moving supplies, transporting mail, and traveling across frozen landscapes during harsh winters. Surveyors and route planners also used them to explore large areas efficiently. Many of the routes mapped during these journeys later influenced transportation planning and railway development. At first glance, the invention sounds almost absurd, a sailboat sliding across frozen ground. Yet these machines demonstrated how creative engineering could adapt natural forces for transportation. Long before modern race cars or aircraft, these strange ice vehicles became some of the fastest human-controlled machines on Earth. And there you have the strangest inventions that changed history forever. These inventions may sound bizarre today, but many of them quietly changed the world in ways nobody expected. Some pushed technology forward, some transformed medicine and communication, and some revealed dangers society failed to understand until much later. History shows that unusual ideas are not always useless. Sometimes the strangest experiments become the foundation of the future. Even concepts dismissed at first can later reshape entire industries and change how we live. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and comment on which invention surprised you the most. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.